Good evening, class. The book that I read from was Reading the Bible with the Founding Fathers, and the chapter that I read was chapter 3, and it was the Bible in the Lives of the Founding Fathers. This was a very interesting chapter. It was written by Daniel Dreisbach, and the first thing that I got from it is that many of the Founding Fathers of the United States read and studied the Bible. As most of us know, the Bible was founded on Christian principles. I know that a lot of them still made their fair share of mistakes in the founding of our country. For example, the way we had slaves and how we took land from Native Americans. But they still really tried to bring in Christian principles to how they were like founding the country. And I think that's really important in how our country was created. So many of the, many of the founding fathers of the country were very open to their spiritual lives. They talked about their religious lives in both their speeches and also like in their private life with their peers and with their colleagues and stuff like that. And so Benjamin Franklin even had many conversations about his religious beliefs. He turned out to be a deist, and he was still open to talking about what he believed in, even though it did not go along with what many of the founding fathers actually believed. John Adams, for example. Oh, and sorry, that was from Benjamin Franklin in London. That's the article I used. But John Adams did not only look at Christianity, but he even studied other religions. And I think that this is very important as a Christian historian, to be able to study different things and be able to compare to different religions. Knowing what other religions say is very important to be able to back up what you believe as a Christian. And I think that's also very important as a Christian historian. But he said that the Bible contained more of his philosophy than any library he could ever read from. And I think that this is very important because it really showed that he read and he studied and he truly believed what the Word of God said. And I think that that's evident in the way that he led the country as he was the president. So the Bible was more than just good words to many of the founding fathers, and it guided them in their faith and their practice. This is what Dreisbach said. So as a Christian historian, I think that it is very important to look at these leaders and what they believed. Not every one of them had the same beliefs. They weren't from the same denominations, but they still believed in the resurrection of Jesus Christ, and obviously I think that that is the most important of being a Christian. Most important part of being a Christian. But the Bible shaped the worldviews of many of the founding fathers, just like it should shape the worldview of a Christian historian. And that's really what I'm trying to get at here. But again, John Adams, in article that I read from Arthur Schur, he said he took it even farther than most, and he wanted to complete religious freedom. He wanted complete religious freedom for all Americans. And what I mean by that is he took it even farther than just Christianity. I think that a lot of times the founding fathers wanted religious freedom, but they only wanted religious freedom for Christians. And I think that is where we can kind of get astray from what the people really needed when they were coming over to the New World. But John Adams really wanted religious freedom for all religions, and he wanted America to be a place where everyone could worship whatever they believed in. And I think that that's really important for what this nation believed and said that they were all about. And yeah, so thank you for listening.